Well, hello, what's up? What's up? It is me, Fiery Phoenix, doing a look at a cold case that interests me. And the cold case is very, very interesting. Tweet this out, make sure people come in. Who wants to come in, go there. Hey. Like I say, this is a cold case, and yes, I did got my glasses today. I got them today. But this is a cold case based on a very, very interesting situation. Let me see if I can find it here. I got it saved. There it is. Nice little bit. This is a cold case from Florida back in 1966. I know people don't like cold cases, but this one remains unsolved as to this day. Welcome to whoever watches. This is going to be interesting. This is based, I'm going to read what I see. Something terrible has happened. Please come. Norma Jeanette Sims played with the Tallahassee Funeral Home ambulance service. She stood in her parents' bedroom, overlooking the bound bodies of her father lying on the bed, while her mother and younger sister lie on the beige carpet. On that Saturday, October 22nd, 1966, then 17-year-old Sims had been babysitting for a family that attended Florida State football game. When the game ended, the family returned. Let me put this picture up. Just a second, guys. I definitely want to put this picture up. Okay, downloads. Okay. I'm going to continue reading while that's coming up. When the game ended, the family returned. She was returned home with no one there to welcome her, which is odd. Although the television was on when she returned to her family Moral Court home, no one was gathered watching it as she expected. She began walking through the house looking for them and eventually entered the parents' bedroom. Now, let's see here. There we go. I'm going to put this up. Okay, I'm going to make it bigger. Nope, that's not what I want. I'm going to make it bigger. Okay. Okay. There we go. Share my screen. Window. Okay. There we go. Now, continue. That on the picture, on the screen, folks, is the family. She'd been walking through the house, looking for them, and eventually entered the parents' bedroom, like I said before. She found her father, Dr. Robert Sims, which is the gentleman there, 42 years old, lying atop flowered bedspread, bound, folded, and shot once in the head. On the beige carpet, she found her mother, Helen Sims, which is the lady above the child there, 34 blindfolded and shot twice in the head and once in her leg. Diagonal to her mother, Sims found her youngest sister, Joy Lynn, age 12, still in her nightgown. She had been shot in the head once and stabbed in 6 times in the abdomen. When their daughter arrived at home, her parents were still alive. The mother was transported to the hospital where she lost the fight for her life 9 days after her husband and her youngest child. Now that is I can't say it. I'm sorry. I mean that's what runs it. Okay. Uh, it was the owner of Beavis Funeral Home, Russell Beavis, and his 16-year-old son, Rocky Beavis, who first arrived at the scene or home. Upon arriving, Beavis sent his son to fetch something to bind the parents in the attempt to save their lives. One of the investigators to arrive was Larry Campbell, a 24-year-old who became lead detective from Lynn County Sheriff's Department, was on the case. Uh, almost, almost immediately, robbery was ruled out as a motive of murders. Okay, there was no evidence of anything being moved around or stolen. The investigation then had leads for suspects. Police searched the area surrounding the house and even drained a pond in search of the murder weapon or other evidence. Okay. Uh, okay. Campbell proceeded. Uh, the case was never been solved, although it's been reopened numerous times. Campbell proceeded to have a long career in law enforcement. He eventually became sheriff of the Sims case was the one he couldn't forget. And I understand why. Because uh, now I'm going to bring up something which is interesting. Okay. I just can't see, someone actually doing that to a family and don't know why. Now, for me to actually, I wish I can touch that right there. Make it. Okay. Okay, this is interesting. Share this. Okay, this here is the actual write-up about the case in Tallahassee. Now, it explains everything. It was just sad. And what gets me honestly, is why would anybody do that to a family that hasn't even done anything to them? Let me see if I can find anything else. Okay, this is interesting. Let's see. This here was, share this picture. Now this here is interesting. Okay, this guy here, he was a prosecutor. He was fired, and he claimed, now he allegedly claimed that he was fired for working on the Sims murder, which is odd. You know, why would they fire somebody for working on a case? Uh, Trying to see if I can find some more about it. Let's see here. But yeah, well, guys, I'm gonna get off here. I gotta take care of something real quick, but I will be back later. If you can, check my Twitch. But I will see y'all in a bit. Talk to y'all in a bit. Bye.